If you are a soul searcher like I am, you're my family, my friend, comrades, and my soul tribe. Welcome. This is Self, Hug, Love, Heal channel, and I am your host, Sunjin. Um, this channel is specially dedicated to survivors of abuse, child abuse, infant abuse, sexual abuse. Of course, abuse can exist all throughout any ages or genders. So, if you are here, then welcome. And of course, if you're here, you're a soul searcher as well. So you're very welcome here. Thank you for being here. Um, so if you caught up my last episode, I spent my entire January in India, um, in search of an answer to my confusion, which had to do with my root chakra, or the base energy center of my body, my spiritual body, energy body, um, because it's like keep repeating lessons, keep repeating lessons. So I just had to go find answers like, when is it going to be ever finished? So let's move on already. Um, so anyway, I was there for yoga training, but that was just an excuse. And eventually I was able to find my answer. And um, I came back home with some clarity, actually great amount of clarity, that I am no longer confused, and I've got a very clear direction and guidance and course that I perhaps will be spending rest of my life, in a way, like the guiding light from here on. So anyway, the next energy center is actually a second chakra, or second energy center, which is right below our sexual, the genital area, to the belly button, in between that region. And it governs the area of our sexuality, for being where it is in terms of location, and also our creativity, or ability to be able to manifest using that creativity into wealth. So we will be able to take care of ourselves. In a way, it's a power of its own. So anyhow, when this area, this chakra energy center, is also not functioning at its best, then of course we will be experiencing multitude of dysfunctions in not only the physical, mental, of course, in our spiritual bodies. And so I am here to talk about that today. Actually, rather than talking about that today, it's an initiation of starting that journey, because today is happened to be a full moon. In astrological chart, it's a Virgo full moon, and full moon is a great time to make a wish. So during the night, about 3 o'clock-ish time, I woke up with such a, like, a jolt or vibration all throughout my body, like just same kind of feeling that you would have after a roller coaster ride, that same shaking feeling. So I woke up, and as if the spirit's like shaking within me, my inner spirit is waking me up to greet the moon that was right above my window. It's a full moon, just moon shining down into the room, and like, wake up, girl. you got a job to do here. So I started to write down some list that I wanted to, and this was actually in my mind for some time. So I decided to finally grab pen and actually at my phone, of course, and I started to write down for good about an hour and a half or so, coming through some list. And I thought I would share this list with you guys because this is not something that one would, you know, go through thinking about what, how do I want to, what is my wish or not, or what is not. So I thought maybe it would be helpful, and I thought I would share this list with you guys. So I will just read my notebook here, and then we'll talk about it. And ideally, this will be a short video. Okay, Sunjin's wishes of going forward. Today's date, February 24, 24. Oh my. Phone came through. Okay, so also known as full moon wishes. So I'm just going to go down through my list, and then I will stop, and if I need to add any more comment in there. Finish up and clean up relationships that causes pain, sorrow, hurt, anger, apathy, and selfishness. And of course, if you are a survivor, you know very well we are saturated with people who constantly hurts us and sometimes feel like we have no way to get out. And of course, it takes great amount of courage and self-loving studying, just learning about yourself and healing. And at some point you will be able to come through to it. And so this is even if you're not able to make that choice today, at least set up an intention that I would like to have these toxic relationships, people out of my life, because that in turn is an act that I care about myself, that I love myself. Stop dwelling on negative thoughts and self-made prophecies. Get rid of lack and poverty mentality. Get rid of limiting beliefs and doubts about myself, such as I can't do it, and stop worrying. Instead, I invite, claim what is mine: health, love, and abundance. Invite new persons and relationships who will reciprocate deep sense of love and belongings, who can share bounties, ideas, desires, happiness, joy, peace, fun, laughter, and excitement. Live each day with love, compassion, truth, contentment, and bliss. Train toward Kundalini awakening and enlightenment. This particular list is for my goal, what I strive for. It has to do with awakening all these energy center that I am talking about ever since I started this podcast, and ultimately coming to such an awareness that I belong with the conscious supreme consciousness, which is love, that I am part of that. So coming to an awareness of it. For you, if you cannot quite jive with that, then you could use the word as striving for the utmost excellent human being that I can possibly be. attract and invite positive energies and people. I invite stability in my life. I have power to manifest anything that I desire. I have power to manifest unlimited amount of wealth in whatever form it may come, anytime, and how much ever that I desire. And lastly, set goals for love and happiness projects for humanity and Mother Earth. So this is my list. Um, the reason why I chose that last goal is because, not that because, no other reason than because I came to an awareness that when this I was abused since the infancy, and I should have been dead long. As a baby, I should have been dead, and continued that way, and experiencing sexual abuse and such a love deprived environment, the harshest environment that any living thing can come through is loveless environment. And for me to be had been chosen to go into that setting and being able to experience in depths of whatever, however form of depths of love that I had to come to discover for my 52 years of life, I feel like now I can share my love with my people, you guys. That is why I end up also these episodes with the meditation, because this is a way of tapping in the love that we have within ourselves, discovering that is there. And so that's a hope and love for ourselves. So instead of waiting for someone to love us, we start to love ourselves first. And that's just tapping in to our heart center and be able to love. So with that, why don't we actually do short, very short meditation to bring out that energy. So as always, put your hand onto your heart center and close your eyes and tune in with your breath. Nice full breath in and breath out. And one more breath in and breath out. And with one last breath, and see if you can feel how your body feels inside of you, inside your skin deep. One last breath in and exhale, and bring your energy, what feels like at the top of your head. All the noise in your head will quiet down with your breath, and bring that, all that noise, which is the dispersed energy, as if you're grabbing onto those dispersed energy into your heart. So your heart is now being filled with the energy there. And stay for a while. If you begin to feel any movement there through your hands, whether it's circular or sideways or tick-tock movements, anything at all, then that's great. And it's okay if you don't. You just bring your intention, gathering all the energy that is dispersed as a noise in your body, as if you're channeling, sucking it up, and gathering into your heart center. And stay for a little while. It is possible when you tune in, you might ache right in that area because you miss it, because you may not have it and you miss it so much. And it's time that you become aware this center is hollow, and time to gather the energy that is dispersed. Okay, with a nice breath in. And before you exhale, give yourself a hug and repeat after me with exhale. I love myself. I love myself. I love myself. Okay. With that, I will do one Om together with you guys, if you can manage there. And Shanti, also it means peace. And Om is a sound of the universe. If you do it right, you can feel the vibration within yourself. So you're becoming one and discovering yourself that you are also part of the existence of this grand universe. And peace unto ourselves, to the world, and to the universe. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Have a great night, and I would like to invite you to subscribe. Please support this channel and me and other survivors out there who needs the love the most in the darkest corners of our lives on this earth. Let's share what is already out there. Let's search for those who needs. So with that, take care until next time. Okay, thank you.